Everyone has moments when you feel at the very bottom. There is nowhere else to fall and everything that could happen is already here. You feel like it's the end of the world, but you know what? Very often it's not so bad. Yes, tough periods when you feel that everything is falling out of your hands, it's the part of a game. Even if you have recently succeeded in the most difficult tasks. From time to time this happens, but I want to tell you about how not to lose yourself and come out of such situations as a winner. And I will start with a life story. I have already talked more than once about my last difficult period when I really felt that the ground was disappearing from under my feet. It started about a year and a half ago and ended about 3 months ago. And yes, this period is associated with a bear market in crypto. I had almost no free money left because all my finances have been invested. My assets have dropped significantly in price, but I didn't sell any of them. Cash flows, even from related to crypto industries, slowly began to decrease. This situation became more dangerous. And here I'll give you one small advice. You should always have a cash pillow because during this period it helped me a lot. And it will help you. So, at some point I realized that my thinking was changing and in the wrong direction. But I didn't want my head to be cluttered with all sorts of nonsense. I started thinking about how to get back to where I was, and in the end it took me a little over a year to return to the saddle. And I believe I'm much stronger today. This period hardened me. I became even more tolerant of difficulties, and it seems to me that when you lose almost everything, you either give up or raise your pain threshold. It was a wonderful training that allowed me to realize my goals, and now I want to talk about it with more details in 3 points. First, to achieve success, you need to sincerely not be afraid of losing everything. This is one of the most impactful realizations I have learned over the past year. Or rather, I understood this before, but now I just wanted to feel this in practice. The idea is that even if you lose everything you have, you will not be defeated. You will still have yourself, your character, and your will to win. Even if you lose all your money, all your assets, and all your friends will turn away from you, you can start it over again. Don't be scared to reach a zero mark. Everything is cyclical, and success also has its ups and downs. If you are afraid of being at the bottom, then this will be the reason for the collapse. You will spend so much time reflecting about how to avoid it that you won't have a minute to think strategically and plan your way to the victory. When everything was very bad, I said to myself, okay man, I have already lost a lot and stayed afloat. Circumstances will not break me even if I lose the rest, so why should I be afraid? The interesting thing is that despite all these great losses, I didn't feel that I have become weaker, you know. I only knew that I had less financial power, but I became myself thanks to my own character, not money. Money and assets are a consequence of the kind of person you are, so even if you lose everything today, you'll get back on your feet tomorrow. That's the main idea. Second, perceive a difficult period as a training and challenge. In my opinion, this is the most correct approach because as long as you are ready to learn and keep your head on, you'll develop. By challenging yourself, you accomplish much more than when you stay calm. And the reason for this is simple. You are always strive to become better. What's about giving yourself a task to learn at least one important lesson from each difficult period? I mean, make a really important point that will change your future thinking. In this case, the more tough moments you have in life, the more prepared and stronger you will become. To be honest, I don't see any other ways at all except to give up or show who is the boss. And you understand, the first option is not for us. Therefore, the decision is yours, but always think about the consequences of your choices. Third, never start feeling sorry for yourself. If you begin doing this, this will be the biggest mistake that you can make. Every strong person knows what he is worth and goes through life with his head held high. If you lose money, don't allow yourself to feel sorry. Rather, look at the fact that you're becoming more experienced on exchange of cash. If you're tired and it's really very hard, why to feel sorry for yourself? You don't feel it when you work out in the gym, even though it's not easy at all. Have an inner core that will stay in the place no matter the circumstances. Once you decide to show pity for yourself, you open the door to any other weaknesses because you'll begin to cut yourself some slack. Not to mention the fact that your perception of your personality will change. Remember that any strong person deeply believes in himself and his capabilities and doesn't shift responsibility to others and external circumstances. Therefore, if it becomes harsh, tell yourself not to become limp and tighten your belt. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. So, if it was useful for you, give me your like. If it wasn't, give me your dislike and write a comment below, basically in any case to explain your position. Follow my channel and see you in the day after tomorrow, guys. Thank you once again.